When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on Wyo Today Media. It is time. The boys of summer are back at it again as the Riverton Raiders will square off against Rawlins here in the first day of the Roy Peck Wooden Bat Classic Tournament here at Raiders Stadium. It's breakfast baseball for you guys, and we're going to jump right into our Sutherland starting lineups, do things a little backwards so we can give all these kids their dues. First for Rawlins, it will be number 21, the catcher Stevens leading off. Then number 11, first baseman Weisenberg, followed by number 28, the starting pitcher Taftner. In cleanup will be number 8. He is the shortstop Maestas. Followed by the third baseman, number 13, Chiswick. Batting 6 will be the center fielder, number 15, Bratton. Batting 7th will be number 25. He is the second baseman, Fletcher. Then double 0, he is the right fielder, Espinoza. And rounding out the batting order for Rawlins will be number 27, the left fielder, Bell. For your Riverton Raiders, who come in at 9-4, they will be led off by Coulter Heikala. He will be at short. In the 2-hole will be double 0, the catcher Braden Baker. At the DH, he'll be number 19, Bo Anderson. Batting cleanup will be the center fielder, number 38, Ty Martin. Batting 5th will be the first baseman, number 10, Ryan Cox. He will be followed by number 33, the left fielder, Braden Martin. Then we'll have number 13, the right fielder, Jamison Spradlin. Followed by the third baseman, number 7, Dane Cox. Batting ninth will be, the second baseman, number 14, Addison Trujillo. And the pitcher on the mound today, starting, will be Cash Chance. We'll be right back with a look at the game and the tournament schedule here on Wyo Today.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on WYO Today. This is Kevin Jiles, your voice of the Riverton Raiders. And here's what we got on tap this weekend, this Saturday and Sunday. So today and tomorrow, the Raiders will play in the first game this morning here at 10 a.m. They will then turn around and play at 7 p.m. tonight. So we'll take a good long break. I'll go home, relax a little bit, and then come back. And about 6:45, 6:50, depending on the game before, as this is an all-day event, we will have the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show and then Riverton versus their next opponent. For tomorrow, the Raiders will play, once again, baseball for breakfast at 11 a.m. Well, 11 a.m. is a little late for breakfast. We'll call it brunch in baseball. And then depending on the results of that 11 o'clock game, we will either go right into a game at 2, or we will take a couple hours break and come back at 5. So that is your schedule for the weekend. If you're a big baseball fan, there is baseball all day today, all day tomorrow. Starts at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So come on, come on out and join us. The Raiders crew and this crew of volunteers always put on a great event, a great game. Anytime you get a chance to come on out. We love them. We love all the baseball programs in Fremont County because they take such good care of our broadcast teams. It's insane how well they treat us. We don't deserve it, but we appreciate it nonetheless. So we're going to roll right into your Ranger keys to the game. As with anything in a tournament, it's going to be how you start. And that's kind of been it for kind of every sport, but baseball particularly. We're going to go with starting pitching. We'd like to see Cash Chance. He gave up 3 runs the other night, I do believe, after Bo Anderson, after he came in relief. So we'd like to see him settle down and mow through this lineup and give the Raiders a chance to strike first. The Raiders, so far in the games we cover, haven't seen a ton of power, but they are very good at playing some small ball, getting base hits. They're very patient. They like to draw walks. Hopefully, just to avoid any potential injuries, we don't have what we had the other night with Buffalo, which was many hit by pitches and wild pitches. So hopefully we don't see any of that. But it will be Cash Chance on the mound. We're going to take a break as they're going to announce starting lineups here. We already did that with our Sutherland starting lineups. And when we come back after the national anthem, I'm guessing, it will be time for the first pitch. And while we're going to that, I will update the names on the scoreboard here on WYO Today.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room, and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes. Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for family fun night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County. With 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton, RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County.
And welcome back, and we already have a first pitch by Cash Chance, and it goes for a strike against Steffens. Got corrected on that pronunciation. It is a strike 1. He is a lefty, is Steffens. Second one's going to be fouled back right into the cage here. So I'll give him a ball. I don't know why I did that. So it'll be 0-2 here to the leadoff hitter. Rawlins, would like to get a better start than 3 straight strikes, but let's see what happens here. Cash coming to the plate. It's going to be fouled off, and we'll do it all over again. Goes down the third base line. Here on a beautiful day at Raiders Stadium. It is approximately 57 degrees, a little bit of wispy clouds, nothing major, and snow-capped mountains and clear sky. Steffens stays alive there on the 4th pitch of the at-bat, fouls it off again. This time back into the screen again. He's been late on pretty much every pitch that Chance has thrown. Hence the foul balls and the strikes. 5th pitch on the way, swing and a miss. And Chance has his first strikeout of the day. Steffens goes down swinging for out number 1.
Number 11, Eli Weisenberg.
Number 11, Eli Weisenberg coming to the plate. He is the first baseman. I don't know. We could be right. The PA could have been right, Weisenberg, but usually WEI is Y, but it's okay. Oh, like I said, we have fun up here. I love coming to these games, even though it's gets hot at times, but today 57 degrees. Chance coming set. He's going from the stretch. And another lefty, and this one's going to be the first ball he's thrown of the day. So already tonight we've seen a team, this morning we've seen a team with more lefties than we saw the entire game last time. Second one on its way, and it is a ball as well. So literally threw nothing but strikes to Stevens. And now we're off to a 2-0 count. Chance comes set from the stretch. This one's going to be swung on, and it's going to go high and over the dugout on the third base side. So that'll be strike 1 against Weisenberg. Chance coming set, pitching pretty quickly, actually, out of the stretch. And this one's going to be down in the dirt. It'll go to 3-1 count. 3-1. It'll be interesting to see if Weisenberg, the first baseman, is taking here. Here's the pitch. He's not taking. He fouls it off to take the count to 3-2. So a full count. Rawlins looking for their first base runner here. We're in the first inning from Raider Stadium. It is 0-0, obviously, with one out. And this one's going to be hit right to second base, takes it off the hop, and goes to first for the out. So 4-3 out there, and that's out number 2. And Chance has pitched himself out of a 3-1 count into a full count, and then got the one hopper. That was one heck of a play, quite honestly, by the second baseman, Addison Trujillo, because you didn't know where he wanted to charge it or take the risk of the hop. Took the hop, gloved it around his hip, and then went to Cox at first. Pitch to the first righty is a ball by Chance. That is the pitcher, Taffner. For Rawlins, 1-0 count coming from the stretch. Chance the pitch, and it's a good bit outside for ball 2. Chance coming set, 2-0 pitch on the way. And it's straight down the middle, and it's going to be hit to the shortstop. Nope, it's going to fall for a base hit. Just couldn't get there in time. And since I just muted it, boy, the press box is cruel giving an error on that one. I was giving a base hit just because he'd had to make one heck of a play to get that throw to first. It was kind of weak hit. So we got. Oh, I'm not trying to be corrected. I just feel bad for him on that one. Got a single by Taffner. He's on first now. Bring up Maestas. And the first pitch to him is a ball. So after the first at bat, a little bit of control issues coming up for Chance so far. He had the first one, he just threw nothing but strikes. And here is the 1-0 pitch. It is on the outside corner. Nice pitch there for a strike by Cash. Doesn't look like Taffner's getting too much of a lead off here. Let's see if he tries to stretch out a little bit. No, he's staying pretty close to the bag overall. Chance is going to throw over there anyway, just to make sure. And Taffner dives in to be safe. To be safe. Taffner going to be facing a 1-1 here. Chance set again, checks the runner, now comes to the plate, and this one's going to be popped up into right field. It's going to take a heck of a run, and it's going to fall in for base hit, fell into no man's land there.
Next up to bat for Rawlins is number 13, Chiswick.
So on the 17th pitch of the day, runners are on first and second for Rawlins. Chiswick, the number 5 batter coming in. He is playing third today. Small frame batter going from the right side. Has 2 runners on. First pitch of the at-bat coming from Chance. And this one's going to be lined into center field. Nice bat there, and it is going to bring... Nope, they're going to throw him out at home. So what we're going to have there is a single, technically, and then out number 3 by Taffner on the fielder's choice. So at the end of the top half of the first, it is 0-0 after a nice throw from center field to get the runner coming home. We'll be right back on WYO Today.
Restaurant. Dekagaihi is Shoshone for the Eating House. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. 381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
Midway is at an all-out clear-out for the new 2022 campers with the best price guarantee. Midway has financing with no money down, no payments for the rest of the year. Low interest rates on sweet fifth wheel. Dealer incentives up to $25,000 on toy haulers. Top dollar on trade-ins and door-to-door delivery. It's Midway's all-out clear-out. MidwayCampers.com. Midway, when you expect them.
Who is pitching for the Taftner? I just realized I said that over a live mic. That's all right, though. Welcome back to Wyo Today's coverage of Riverton Raider baseball. We are in the bottom half of the first. Riverton coming up. Riverton in their all whites with red numbering and a little bit of a, I'm colorblind, as you all know. I think it's a black pinstripe, but it is Taftner with the first pitch, and it is a strike to Coulter Heikkila. He did. 0-1 here. Nice throw out by the center fielder. Of course, that was Ty Martin throwing in to Braden Baker and able to get him. And that is going to be strike 2 to Coulter on the second pitch. So both pitchers, Chance and Taftner, kind of starting the same way, throwing nothing but strikes to the first batter. And here this one is going to be fouled off. It's going to go over the pavilion here and into the parking lot. And I do believe it hit Jules Bradlin's car. And I just got hit. So that's all right. The 0-2 will do it again. Taftner comes set. He's going from a kind of a mock Y, and this is going to be popped up into center, between center and right field. Right fielder coming on and makes an error on the play. So it's going to be an E9, I do believe. Center fielder may have had a better look at it coming in because of the sun. I think that is where he lost it. But that was on the fourth pitch of the day. Coming up is now Braden Baker. He is the catcher. This lineup heavily right-handed, and Braden Baker is as well. He has Heikkila on first. He gets a leadoff, and he's going on the first one. Pitch is way inside, and that'll be a ball. And the throw over was just high and off target. So Heikkila has himself the stolen base. And now runner in scoring position, and Braden Baker, the catcher. They're going to try and pick off Coulter at second. He gets back standing. So runner in scoring position with Baker at the plate looking for an RBI. Taftner coming to the plate, and this is going to be hit down, foul down the first base line and out of play. Taftner coming set to Baker on the 1-1, high and inside for ball 2. I'm evidently joined by my color commentary partner here. The 2-1 on the way, and somehow that fell down into the strike zone. Started out high, and it takes the count to 2-2 to Baker. Pitch is on the way, and Baker gets a hold of it into left center. That is going to drop. It's going to be for extra bases. It's going to bring Coulter all the way home. Baker going to home, and he's going to try and get the inside the park home run. Throw is not on time, and he is safe. Inside the park home run. After the error, nicely done, and it is 2-0 in favor of the Raiders, as Baker just wasn't slowing down. That ball hit into deep left center, and they were not able to get to it and get it in on time. So Braden Baker, the inside the park home run, and with no outs, that'll bring up the DH, Bo Anderson. Of course, Bo Anderson, our Papa Murphy's player of the game the other night, not just for what he did, mainly for what he did at the mound, with 7 strikeouts in 3 innings, and he swings and misses at the first one. So 0-1 here to Anderson. He's batting third. And he's going to lace it right to the third baseman, who gets his glove up and gets the out. So that'll bring up with 1 out, 2 runs already in, bases with no Raiders on them. Ty Martin out of the cleanup. He is the center fielder. He swings at the first pitch. It's hit out to center, and it's going to be an error on the center fielder. E8 there. And it's going to lead all the way. That error was very costly, as it will take Ty Martin all the way to third base. I did indeed on 8.
Okay, that's what I thought. The 8, you got a triple on the first pitch.
So, costly error in mid-center field there by the center fielder. It's going to leave Ty Martin on third, 90 feet away, and Ryan Cox coming to the plate. He is the first baseman today. He looks at the first one, and it is a ball. I do believe that is pitch number 13. Oh, pitch number 12. I'm off. The other night I kept forgetting pitch. Now I'm inventing pitches. Pitch, the second pitch on its way, and it is a ball as well here. So Ryan Cox comes to the plate. So that should be pitch 15 then, I do believe. And we've taken the count all the way to 3-0. We'll get the pitch count ready. Oh, I'm told yes it is. So there's pitch 60, and he's swinging freely. And an error on the shortstop is going to bring Ty Martin home. That'll be the third run, and we're going to have an E6 on the play. And we'll have runners on first. And it is 3-0 in favor of the Raiders. Here in the bottom half of the first, it'll bring Braden Martin to the plate. He is playing left field today. He's got runners on first. Let's see if Ryan Cox is going to think about stealing. He doesn't. First pitch is swung on and sent out to center field, and this one is going to be caught. So that'll be out number 2.
Next up to bat number 13, Jamison Spradlin.
And Jamison Spradlin coming to the plate. I wonder if he knows his sister hit me earlier here.
You didn't have the right one on the playlist, Mom.
So Spradlin at the plate. Cox on first. Spradlin's going to swing at the first one, and he's going to foul it back to the screen.
What's this? We have to read that in between. Seriously? Not the whole thing, just like one little paragraph at a time.
0-1 coming, and they're going to catch. They caught Cox for the pickoff. Cox was just hedging a little bit too far, and so that'll be interesting. He's picked off, and at the end of 1, it is 3-0 favor Raiders. Come on back for the second inning here on WYO Today.
We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt, even though it is a short distance. You need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapahoe Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
And welcome back. Up at the plate is Bratton. He's going to swing at Chance's first offering, which was a nice fastball down the middle. And that was his 18th pitch we do have on the day. It will take the count to 0-1 against the center fielder for Rawlins. They are down 3-0. And this one's going to go past him, outside of him, and behind him, behind Bratton for ball number 1. As we look at the very profitable first inning for Riverton, they had 3 runs on 1 hit, 1 earned run against Taftner, 3 errors, and with Ryan Cox getting picked off of first, nobody left on base. Pitch there is called a ball. So it'll be 2-1 count. Bratton is going to swing at the 2-1, and it's going to go right to Cox for an easy ground out, and out number 1.
Next up, number 25, James Fletcher.
So this will be the 23rd pitch coming up. He's going to be facing the second baseman, number 25, Fletcher. He is a righty.
It's all the way turned up. Maybe that's not the only one that needs to be turned up. What's this thing?
Chance comes set, going from the stretch. And it's going to be outside for ball 1 to Fletcher. Chance with the 1-0. It swung on and missed for strike 1. Coming back in the box is Fletcher. Chance comes set. The 1-1 on the way, and this one is popped high but not deep. Cox and the second baseman. Cox going to call him off and take it, and that is out number 2 for Rawlins. So Chance going to look to go 1-2-3 here as he'll be facing the right fielder, 00 Espinoza.
So that's 25 pitches so far? Yep. 26 coming down. Did you have any hits?
25 pitches in here for Chance. Comes set against the righty Fletcher. To the plate, and he tried to check it, unable to do it on pitch number 26, and that is strike 1. Swinging strike there. 0-1 count. Chance comes set, comes right down the middle, and he was looking on that one, and quickly it's 0-2 against Espinoza. If he can get him, it would be his second strikeout of the day. Chance comes set on the 0-2, and it's going to be high, trying to get him to chase maybe a little bit on pitch number 28. And this one's going to be swung on the 1-2 and fouled off, so we'll do the 1-2 count again here in the top of the second. And now I'm getting applause from the PA announcer who hit me earlier. Yay. Chance comes set on the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He has his second strikeout of the day, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Cash Chance. We'll be back with the Raiders up in the bottom half of the second here on WYO Today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Riverton's Hampton Inn and Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
And welcome back to Wyo Today's coverage of Raider baseball. It is the Roy Peck Wood Bat Invitational Tournament, Classic Tournament. And Raiders lead Rawlins 3-0 after 1.5. We are in the bottom of the second. Jamison Spradlin, who was at an 0-1 count, will be batting again as Ryan Cox was picked off at first to end the inning. And this one is going to be high from Taftner, and it'll be ball one to the center, to the right fielder, Jamison Spradlin. Taftner comes set to the plate, swung on and laced out for a single between right field and center field. So single for Jamison Spradlin on the 20th pitch. And it'll bring up the third baseman, number 7, Dane Cox. He's also a righty. Spradlin, at least from last year, haven't covered him a whole lot on the base pass so far this year. Known for speed, so let's see if he takes off. First one's going to be swung, though, on, and Cox is going to drive it out to left field, and it's going to be not played well. Let's just put it that way. But they're only going to get to first and advance to second because it fell. But that is an error on E7. So error on the left fielder, and it will bring up Addison Trujillo. He has runners on first and second. Spradlin on second, Cox on first. Taftner coming set. Pitch on the way. It's swung on immediately, and it's popped straight up. Pitcher's going to come in, run on it, and take care of it for out number one.
Back at the top of the lineup, number 37, Coulter Aikala.
Now coming up is Coulter Heckela. And I just realized I had it on mute for a second there. How many pitches? 23. Thank you. So 23, I think she means 23's on its way. I think, okay, there. And it's going to be Heckela. Of course, he reached on an error and then stole a base. He looks at strike one on the first one. So he did reach on an error. He wound up scoring, stole second, and scored on Braden Baker's inside the park home run. Second one on its way. Second pitch, he'll take the count to 1-1 as it was a little bit outside. Again, runners on first and second. Spradlin on second, Cox on first. That Dane Cox, that is. The 1-1 to Coulter is going to be low for ball two. Takes the count to 2-1. Riverton struck for 3. One of them earned in the first. The only earned run right now would be, Jamison Spradlin would be an earned run. This is going to be a single out to right field. Will they send Spradlin? They are. Spradlin, and they're going to throw it to the cutoff man, so Spradlin is easily going to come in. It will be a single for
Next up, we're 0-0, Braden Baker.
Heckela. Advances Dane Cox over to second as well. that was an earned run. So the Dane Cox is not the earned on base, but a single again by Coulter Heikela. He's now reached safely both times. It brings up Braden Baker. He's got runner on first and second, and he looks at a ball on the first pitch of the at-bat. Baker, the catcher, also getting the third out of the first on the throw home. Taffner comes, and it's going to be E5, and it's going to bring Dane Cox all the way home.
Next up, number 19, Bo Anderson.
And let's get the score right. It's 5-0 now. So it's going to advance Heikela also to second. We've got another error, this one on the third baseman. 2 errors in this inning, adds to the 3 they had in the first, brings Bo Anderson up with runners on first and second in Braden Baker and Coulter Heikela. He's going to foul the first one off back to the screen for strike 1. $5-0 for the Raiders here, bottom of the second inning. Taffner, the pitcher, getting kind of roughed up a bit now, and now it's going to go to third, and it's going to be yet another error.
Now, number 38.
So now the cleanup hitter, Ty Martin's coming, and the bases are juiced and loaded for Ty Martin coming to the plate. Back-to-back errors by the third baseman. They now have 6 errors on the day. Taffner comes set. Pitch is going to be wild and over, and it's going to advance all the runners, including one for a score. So he's going to score on a wild pitch. So runners on third, and Baker on third, Anderson on second, and Ty Martin at the plate with 1 out, and it now 6-0 in favor of the Raiders. Pitch is going to be laced into left, but right at the left fielder, and he catches it. Had a lot of pace on it, but the left fielder did not even have to move. So 2 outs now. You do have 2 runners in scoring position, and it'll bring Ryan Cox to the plate. Ryan reached on an error by the shortstop in the first. He was picked off to end the inning. And the first pitch is going to be called a strike. Thank you. Second one by Taffner, and he's going to hit it out towards left field. Left fielder running on it, not going to get it in time. He'll fall for a base hit, and it will score a run. And then an error on that. And it's going to reach on a double. So that is going to be I'm trying to get this set here. It's going to be a single for Ryan Cox. He advanced on the error, so he had an error on the play as well. The error is what led to both Bo Anderson coming in and Ryan Cox led to Bo Anderson coming in. And it's now 8-0. So Ryan Cox still out there. It is 8-0. It does bring up Braden Martin, and they throw back to second trying to pick off Cox and unable to get him. I've got 1-0, and now a wild pitch.
Yes!
And now 2 errors, one on the wild pitch. Okay, so I got to score this right. So a second error, this one on the catcher originally.
I want to so bad.
And then on the catcher again, a pass ball leads to Ryan Cox going from second all the way home. As he tried to get back to the pitcher didn't run to cover, and then it went over his head. And there is ball 2. Actually, that may be ball 3. I may have the wrong count. I do have the wrong count. It's ball 3. Pitch is on its way, and that is going to be swung on and missed by Martin. It'll take the count from 3-0 to 3-1. 2 outs. Riverton has struck with 2 outs well, but now we've got 5 errors on the inning, but several hits as well. And now this is going to be ball number 4. So we've got a walk on ball 4, and then we got a pass ball on ball 4 that led to Braden Martin getting to second base. So we've now gone all the way around. It'll be Jamison Spradlin back up, the right fielder. And he's going to swing at the first one, and he's going to foul it back to the screen. Spradlin, of course, has been at the plate all 3 innings, only all 2 innings, one strike and then a pickoff. But he did get a single, came around all the way to score. This time he's going to swing on the second pitch, and it's going to be strike number 2 as it goes foul down the third base line. 9-0 in favor of the Raiders. Here in the second, they struck for 3 in the first, 6 so far in the second. Runner on second, Spradlin with an 0-2 count. Taffner comes set the pitch, and it's going to be a pass ball. So it'll be a ball, but it will also advance the runner. And I've got to figure out who the runner is. It's Braden Martin. There we go. You have to go back up there. He advances to the third, 90 feet away on a pass ball. 1-2 count. And Taffner and his catcher, Taffner and Steffens, will have a discussion. Spradlin settles back into the box. Here's the 1-2 count, and it is high for ball 2. So Spradlin working from 0-2 to 2-2 now. Taffner coming set, runner 90 feet away. It's going to be called a strikeout. They got him looking. And that will be out number 3. And it is 9-0. So after 2 full innings, it is 9-0 in favor of the Raiders. We'll be right back with the 3rd inning here on WYO Today.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
And welcome back to Wyo Today's coverage of Raider baseball. After another profitable half inning, bottom of the second, saw 6-run score for Riverton on 3 hits. 2 of those runs were earned, 5 errors, and 1 left on base. And we now go to the top of the third. First up will be Bell, as Chance will comes to the plate, and it is strike 1. Okay, so I missed a strike 2, so it's now 0-2. And this one's going to be sent down third base line, fielded by the third baseman, coming to first, and he throws him out. So on a 5-3, and that is out number 1, and they have finally now gone through their entire lineup. And it'll bring up Steffens. He struck out in the first for the first out. He is the leadoff hitter for Rawlins. Chance comes set out of the stretch. Swing and a miss. Makes count 0-1. Chance coming to the plate again. Stevens going to swing and miss again. Strike number 2. Chance looking for his 3rd strikeout. It'd be the 2nd time he struck out Chance. And this one's going to be just a bit outside, trying to get him to chase. Of course, Chance is a left-hander. The first 2, I do believe Steffens and Weisenberg, not Chance is a left-hander, Steffens and Weisenberg, or Wiesenberg, as our PA announcer wanted to call him, are lefties. And this one, catcher held it there, wanted the call, didn't get it. They're going to say it's a little outside or maybe a little bit high, just missed the corner, though. And it'll take the count to 2-2 for Steffens. Steffens is going to foul this one off, so we'll repeat the 2-2 pitch.
That one wasn't a cold strike. That's why I did the wow, because I definitely disagree.
Here. Now we're having a rousing discussion of sound effects. Chance comes set from the stretch on the 2-2, and it's going to be hit to the shortstop. He picks it up, fields it, has to hurry, and got him. So a 6-3 out, number 2, and that will bring Weisenberg. Had to hurry. Was not a lot of pace on that ball coming out of Steffens, and of course him being leadoff, he's got some speed. So good play by the left side of the infield so far on the first and second out by third and short respectively. It'll bring up number 11, Weisenberg. He is a lefty, as we said. They lead off with 2 lefties at the start of game. So here comes Chance. He's going to be a little bit outside. Credit Braden. He tried to frame it for him, but just a little bit too outside for ball 1. Chance coming set for the 1-0. Out of the stretch, the pitch is on its way, and it is going to be, they're going to say it's low. So Weisenberg, he's getting behind Weisenberg. Weisenberg grounded out to second in the first. 2-0 on its way. And this one's down in the dirt. It'll be ball 3. So quickly behind Weisenberg, he's got a 3-0. He went full last time. I do believe it was 3-1 at one point in time, and he was not holding back on swinging. So let's see if they hold him here, down 9-0. Pitch is on its way. He swings right through it. They were giving him the green light, and it'll be strike 1. 3-1 on the way. It's hit to the shortstop. Shortstop plays it, and it's in the dirt on the throw. It's going to be a 6. I heard my name. That's an error.
Next up to bat, number 28, Taffner.
He reaches base. Taffner coming to the plate. Chance to help himself out We have our first error of the game against Riverton on Weisenberg's throw, just trying to rush it. And now we're going to have discussions at the mound. That was pitch number 44 as I have it. It may be 45, but they are having some discussions at the mound. We'll take a break with them. Be right back. I accidentally hit the wrong button here on Wire Today.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all...
Sorry, we'll get back to that commercial in a second. We're already one ball into the pitch here. That was a ball. Our new pitcher is, this one's going to be foul. Trying to see who's up. Taffner's up, so we'll take the pitch count to 1-1. New pitcher is Coulter Heikela, number 37. Comes to the plate, and this one is going to be called a ball, so we'll take the count 2-1. On the third pitch by Coulter. Coulter comes set, looks back at second, where the runner Weisenberg exists after the errors and whatnot. And there's a strike, so it's going to be a 2-2 count. Heigl going to second on that one, and Weisenberg able to get back fairly easily.
Come on. Stop, Ryan.
Who was that hit to?
Ryan.
No, it was down the first baseline?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was foul down first.
Looking down, Taffner's going to hit it to first, and it's going to be played by Ryan Cox. And that'll be the third out. So just 5 pitches there for Coulter Heikela, and he retires the side. We had no hits, no runs, but we did have an error against Riverton. One was left on base. We'll be right back here on WYO Today.
1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Welcome back. 9-0 in favor of Riverton. New pitcher Fletcher in for Rawlins, and his first pitch to Dane Cox is going to be a ball. Second pitch going to be a called strike. Dane watched it, caught the bottom half of the plate. Takes the count to 1-1 here. Pitch on the way. This one's going to be swung on by Cox. It's going to be popped straight up. A bunch of infielders going to call for it. Shortstop's going to take it.
Next up, number 14, Addison Trujillo.
And he flies out to the shortstop for out number 1. Next up, Addison Trujillo. He has moved over, I do believe, to short. Heikkila came in. Trujillo moved there, and Cash Chance moved into the second base role, and DH Bo Anderson will now sit. First pitch is a strike to Trujillo. Second one is hit to third, and it took a funky hop. And it will get Trujillo to first. I wish I could be a little bit kinder on that, but it is going to be an E5. And that will bring up, we'll get all the way back to the top of the lineup, to Coulter Heikkila, a chance to improve his situation, although I don't know how much you could ask for. You're up 9-0 as the pitcher at the moment. Heikkila has scored in both. He has one single, and he reached on an error in the first. And this one is going to be called a ball. But like we're saying, the first he reached on an error by the pitcher and then stole base and then got batted in home on Braden Baker's inside the park home run and got a single in the first. This seventh pitch by Fletcher is going to be very high and outside. It'll take the count to 2-0 for Coulter Heikkila.
breakfast or nugget or something.
Fletcher coming set, runner on first, and we're going to have a timeout. And they're going to talk about him getting set or something of that nature. Home plate ran out to him as well as the second base umpire. And they're now back where they need to be. And we'll resume this at bat. 2-0 count to Braden Baker. Pitch is on its way, and it's going to be fouled over us, and it's going to go for strike one.
Yeah, I can't do sounds for them. Why? Because I can't go back and forth, especially when they have walk-up songs that need to be started at a certain time.
Pitch by Fletcher is going to be a little bit high, and it'll take the count to 3-1.
But when I do the splitter, it makes this one quieter. If you have two things in the splitter, they're each quieter. But if you have just one thing, no, because when I
3-1 on the way, low and in the dirt, and that is a walk.
now to bat 00 Braden Baker.
That will, of course, advance Addison Trujillo, who reached on the air to second. You have runners on first and second with Braden Baker coming up. In the first inning, he hit an inside the park home run, and then he reached on an E5 error by the third baseman in the second. He's batted in every inning so far, and he'll continue that trend here. First pitch on the way to him is going to be high, and that will be ball one. Runners take their leads. Fletcher coming into the plate. It's going to be a little high and way inside for ball number two. Fletcher coming set now to the plate, and this one's going to be swung on by Baker. It's going to be sky high. Shortstop should have a play on it, and he does for out number two.
Now up number 22, Cash Chance.
Cash Chance coming up for the first time in the game now. He started out as pitcher. They had a DH for him in Bo Anderson. Bo Anderson reached on an error, and he got out in the first inning. This will be Chance's first at-bat. It comes with 2 outs. First one on the way, he slices at it. He got out the 9-iron as it was low, and he hit it foul down the third baseline. So 0-1 count to Chance here. One runner in scoring position plus runner on first. This will be the first inning they didn't get any runs if they can't get some hit support here. And it's going to be hit, and they're going to say it hit and then went back foul. So it's quickly 0-2 on the 15th pitch of the day by Fletcher. Fletcher coming set, looking to get out of this inning, and it's well high. Catcher had to stand up for it, so it'll be 1-2 here in the bottom of the third. Fletcher set already, coming to the plate. Chance is going to watch it. And that looked like a good pitch the whole way, and it is strike 3. Chance strikes out. So at the end of the third, it is still 9-0 in favor of Riverton. We'll go to the fourth when we get back here on WYO Today.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room, and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes. Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for family fun night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
And welcome back to Riverton Raider baseball here on WYO Today. Up will be Maestas, I do believe. And he swings at the first pitch and sky highs it as Trujillo, and it's going to go foul, and Braden Baker is going to make the play.
Oh, that's not the right lineup. Watch your puppy. There he goes. Great job, Braden. Pitch 19 coming down. Oh, shoot. Number 13, Chiswick.
Pitch on the way. This time to Chiswick, and it's going to be called a strike. Swing and miss. Second one is right down the middle. Somehow perplexed Chiswick, and it's quickly 0-2 against him. One out in the inning. High and in, high. A little bit inside on pitch number 3 of the at-bat. Takes the count to 1-2. Trujillo coming to the plate, and this one is going to be low and outside for ball 2. Trujillo comes set and swung and fouled off. So we'll do the 2-2 count again here in the 4th. For Riverton in the top of the 3rd, it was most uneventful for him. 0 runs, 0 hits, so obviously 0 earned runs, 1 error by Rawlins, and 2 left on base. And now from 0-2, we've gone to 3-2 to Chiswick. Coulter's 3 straight balls, well, 3 out of 4, 1 fouled off. And this one's going to be swung and a miss for a strikeout. Coulter with his first K of the day, and that is out number 2 of the inning. It will bring up number 15, Bratton. Bratton was thrown out or lined out to first, or grounded out to first and picked up and taken right to it. And he's going to look at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Trujillo, and it's going to be a little bit outside for ball 1. 1-1 count here to Bratton. Trujillo comes set, and he's high and outside again on that one to take the count to 2-1. This one way outside, and it's now 3-1 to Bratton. Bratton comes set, or Trujillo comes set, comes right down the middle on the 3-1, and it is a strike. So we're back to a 3-2 count. Of course, 3-2 count last at batter with Chiswick of Rawlins, and he got the K. Trujillo looking for his second K of the morning, and this one he's just going to lose outside, and it's going to be a base on balls with 2 outs. That will bring Fletcher up. Fletcher.
Next up, number 25, Fletcher.
Fletcher in the first, lined out. I've got it short. It should be shortstop. Should be 5. Lined out to the second baseman. And the first pitch is going to miss the mark, and it will be ball 1. Trujillo trying to pick off Bratton. Bratton easily slides in. See that mouse? Mouse. Coming to the plate, this one, good job by Baker to keep it from going to the backstop, as it was wildly outside and low and in the dirt. And it's now 2-0. So outside the first out, which was first pitch, popped up to the catcher in foul territory. Trujillo has had a little bit of an issue with control. He's taken past 2 to 3-2, struck 1 out, but lost 1 on balls. And he's at 3-0 now. And this one he's going to groove right down the middle. It looks like Fletcher was taking the entire way. Fletcher didn't even get the bat off his shoulder. See what he does here on the 3-1 with 2 outs and a runner on first. Pitch is on the way. It's high and a bit inside, so that's going to be the second walk. So Brad will move over to second. Fletcher to first will bring up Espinoza. He was struck out in 4 pitches earlier by Cash Chance. 0-1 on the day. Runners on first and second. Espinoza at the plate. He's going to foul it off for strike 1. Coming set to the plate is Trujillo inside. Takes the count to 1-1. Riverton wanting to get out of it right here. Maintain the shutout, maintain that 9-0 lead. Trujillo to the plate, and it's down low for ball 2. So 2-1 count. Big pitch potentially in this at-bat upcoming, and it's going to be high. And quickly we're now to 3-1. Key is, will Espinoza be taking here? If the pitch is juicy enough. Trujillo going right down the middle, and Espinoza was taking all the way on that one. Bat just laying on his shoulder. And 3 out of the past 4 batters now gone the full count. Fletcher was walked on 3-1. And here's the pitch, and swung on and missed. First strikeout. It's his second of the day, and it is the 3rd out, so able to pitch his way out of the inning. And so 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, and 2 left on base for Rawlins. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. And Riverton Raiders coming to bat with a 9-0 lead here on Wire Today.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County, with 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton. RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And welcome back. We missed a pitch there. It's Christopher Rennig has now checked into the game, taking Ty Martin's spot. It is a 1-0 count, and they are going to get a called strike on the second pitch. Rennig in his first action of the mid-morning. And this one's going to be way high on pitch number 20, I do believe. It'll be ball 2. Fletcher still pitching for Rawlins. Down 9-0. 2-1 on the way. And this one's over the head as Rennig ducks down. Quickly take it to a 3-1 count. Comes set. 3-1 on the way, and it's going to miss the outside corner. That's what they're trying to get, and it's going to walk Christopher Rennig, base on balls. Lead to him, and now Ryan Cox will come to the plate. Cox had reached on an error, and he was picked off in the first. In the second, he reached on a single, and then did come around to score. He's got one runner on. Rennig's going to take off on the first pitch, and it's going to be a ball as well. And they're not even going to throw. So uncontested stolen base for Rennig there, and Cox took the ball. So 1-0 count and runner now in scoring position. Fletcher coming to the plate, and this one's going to be hit high and down the right field line. Can't stay fair. Will it stay in play? It will do neither.
What's Lincoln's song?
So that will be a strike, and it'll take the count to 1-1. Coming up next, Lincoln Higgins, it looks like, is going to be coming into the game. And the pitch is high and inside there to Ryan Cox, and it'll take the count to 2-1. Riverton would love to get another one here and go into the fifth with a chance to end it on a run rule. Pitch by Fletcher on the way, and this one's going to be sliced down right field, and it's going to be over the head of the right fielder. It's going to be multiple bases. It's going to bring Christopher Rennig all the way around to score, and Ryan Cox is going to have himself a stand-up double.
Next up, number 12, Lincoln Higgins.
So it is now 10-0. And in place of, that is game. That's at the bottom of the fourth. I thought that we went through 5, but they're going to say that is game here, as it is 10-0 in favor of Riverton. So good job by the boys in white today, and we'll be right back with our not anticipated this early Click It or Ticket post-game show on WYO Today.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. 381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
Midway is an all-out clear-out for the new 2022 campers with the best price guarantee. Midway has financing with no money down, no payments for the rest of the year. Low interest rates on sweet fifth wheel. Dealer incentives up to $25,000 on toy haulers. Top dollar on trade-ins and door-to-door delivery. It's Midway's all-out clear-out. MidwayCampers.com. Midway, when you expect the best.
We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
And welcome to the Click It or Ticket postgame show. After 4 innings, they were playing 7 here in this multi-game weekend, this tournament, the Roy Peck Wooden Bat Tournament. And Riverton wins 10-0, relatively easily over Rawlins. The last half inning, the fourth, where they ended it. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 earned run against the pitcher, Fletcher. And once that 10th came across, that was the ball game. Your winning pitcher is Cash Chance. He had 2 innings pitched, faced 8 batters, mowed them down basically, or 9 batters, excuse me. Gave up 3 hits on the first. It had 2 strikeouts. Heikkila came in, faced 9 batters in 2 innings pitched. He had 2 bases on balls and 2 strikeouts as well. So not much statistically to talk about for Rawlins. They had 3 hits on the day. They stranded, though, 5 runners on base for the game. And they committed, Riverton had 1 error against them. As far as errors go, that was a definite issue. As we had, let's see here, we had 9 errors committed by Rawlins to allow them on. Riverton scored 3, only 1 earned in the first on 1 hit. That's where 3 errors happened. They scored 6 runs in the second on 3 hits, 5 errors. 2 of those were earned, 1 man left on base. In the third, cleanest inning for Rawlins, they were able to get out with no runs, no hits against them. They did commit 1 error, but Riverton left 2 on base. And then, of course, we just went over the 4th. Our player of the game is going to be, well, kind of difficult, but we're going to give it, because not a lot. Everybody played well, and it was error fest. But we're going to give it to Braden Baker. Braden Baker, our player of the game, and also our Gatorade play of the game on his, in the second at-bat of the game after Coulter Heikkila had reached on an error. It turned out then that Braden Baker then laced one deep and was able to find enough speed, and for a catcher, that's sometimes amazing, to get the inside the park, the home run. So Braden Baker is our player of the game and is our play of the game. We'll be right back to wrap things up here on WYO Today.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapahoe Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
And welcome back to Wire Today's coverage of Riverton Raider baseball. Your final once again in 4, 10-0. We are joined by, and this is kind of rare, our Papa Murphy's player of the game, but also the man responsible for the Gatorade play of the game, which was, walk me through that at bat and that inside the Parker.
So I guess I heard balk, and I just straight down the pipe, and I my eyes lit up, and I just crushed it, and I guess I just kept on running, and then ended up getting all the way home. I didn't really know what else happened out in the field or whatnot, but it just felt good off the bat.
Were they sending you the whole way from third, or was that your call?
Oh, I know Coach was definitely sending me home, so otherwise I probably would have stayed at 3.
So now looking at this whole weekend and what goes down, how good does it feel and how does it do y'all physically to get this one done over basically the minimum amount of innings when you've got to come back? You got a big long break, but you got to come back tonight and then 2 tomorrow.
It felt real good because we saved a lot of pitching, and it was just nice to get it done. We have the rest of the day to get prepared, and should be good.
Well, good game overall. We want to thank Braden Baker, the catcher and player of the game, and man responsible for play of the game, along with Coulter Heikela. Inside park home run in the first inning, and we'll be right back to wrap things up here on Wire Today.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
And we are back. We are joined by Coach Rennick. And, Coach, what does it mean? Oh, let's get that off. What does it mean to you to be able to finish this, knowing you've got four games complete here? You're able to dispatch of the first round in basically about the minimum amount of time you can expect.
Yeah, it was kind of good today with going just 4 innings, just because, it is a long tournament, and we do start our conference play on Monday up in Cody. So playing these short games like that really does help us out going down the stretch, and especially when we start our conference season on Monday. So just limiting pitch count and stuff like that's huge for us.
So when you saw Braden Baker's hit in the first, at what point in time did you think there's a good chance we're going to get him all the way around?
Off the bat, I thought there was a chance. I mean, he hit it probably to the deepest part of the park we have. I know center is 375, but definitely in the left center corner, it's probably pushing 400 feet. So he roped it, he tattooed that ball, and I just saw the outfielder didn't pick it up fully cleanly, and that's when I decided we're going to send him and make it close at least. So, which it wasn't, but.
Well, one of the things that has been the difference is we've segued from soccer to covering you guys, and we're happy to be here. You always treat us so great. Is one of the big differences in the 3 games so far that we've called for you is the relatively. I know a coach is always going to be critical, but the difference. One of the big differences has been your infield, especially, has played so much cleaner than the opponents. Talk to me a little bit about that and why there's such a difference that we're seeing between Riverton's clean play and all the errors we're seeing in other games.
we do make our errors, especially on the middle part of the infield, or not middle, but just infield across the general. But that was especially early on, and we've kind of addressed that issue early enough to where just talking with the guys that we have, you can't really do anything without the baseball, so you got to field the ball cleanly before we decide to make a throw. But I think in the last couple of weeks, especially, we've cleaned that up and minimized the errors. So it's especially going to play these better teams, and you make an error is going to the good teams are going to make it hurt. So that's kind of been the emphasis for us is clean up the errors and play clean baseball, and you're going to be a tough team to beat.
All right, well, thanks, Coach, for joining us. We'll be right back on the Click Your Ticket postgame show to wrap things up.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
And welcome back to the Click Your Ticket postgame show. Your final again, 10-0 in favor of the Riverton Raiders. Now here's what's going to happen. We're going to take a big long break. In fact, I'm going to go home for a little bit probably. And we will be back tonight about 6:50 with the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. And first pitch at 7 o'clock. Beautiful. It should be a beautiful night for baseball. And we're looking forward to it. In addition to that, remember, we'll be here again tomorrow at 11 a.m. and at 2 or 5, depending on the results tomorrow. For Kevin Shields and the whole crew, or I should say for the whole crew at Wyo Today, this is Kevin Shields. We'll see you in about 7 hours for more Riverton Raider baseball on Wyo Today.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.